in stem and leaf plot, sorry. Now, and we are to find these things. These are things we need. This from arranging them in your stem and leaf plot. That is what will help us to do what? To complete our box and whiskers what? Plots. Okay? Look up here. Follow me now. Let's go. So here we write stem. You see how I'm doing it now? Here we write stem. And here is the leaf. Now, why do we arrange it? We are going to arrange it this way. Now, if you look at these numbers, they are in tens. Okay? So, let's start with the first one, 10. You can write behind here that the key we are going to use for this, okay? The key we are going to use for this is when 1 combines with 0, we are going to have what? 10. And that is our key. So that means anytime we are dealing with it, we'll just look at this key. Now, follow me now. We'll start with 1. So, 1 and 0. Which other one has 1 again? We have 2. We have 12. So, 1. Okay, 12 is 1 and what? And 2. Are you getting it now? 12 is 1 and 2. And 17 is what? 1 and 7. So this is 1 and 7.
Oh, I think now. Wait, why did you only write 1?
That is under the stem. Under the stem, 1. Then so that if I combine it with this, I will still have the original number following the key that we wrote down here. Okay? Following our key. Now, we are done with 1. Let's talk about 2. 2 and 2.
Yeah.
2 and 2 will give us 22. Okay? Then 2 and 5. 2 and 5 will give us what? 25. Okay? Now, we'll drag it down again. Let's talk about 3. 3 and 1. That's 31. Then 3 and 7. That's what? That's 37. Okay? Now, we've arranged, didn't you see now we've arranged this data set in this what? Stem and leaf plots. Now, let's continue. Now, we need to know how many sets of data we have here. We have, let's count that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means we have n to be 7. That means we have 7 sets of data. Now the question comes now because we want to find our mean. Okay? We want to find the median, sorry. Now the question comes this way. This n now is 7. Is 7 an even number or an odd number? Is 7 an even number or an odd number?
7 is odd.
Okay.
Odd.
Now, since 7 is odd, that means to get our median, we are going to use what? 7 plus 1 over 2, because 7 is an odd number. We're going to use 7 plus 1 over 2. Now, 7 plus 1, that will give us 8 over 2. If you divide 8 over 2, we have 4. Which tells us that the fourth number in this our stem and leaf plot will give us what? Our median. So let's count the fourth number from the top. Okay, from the top we'll count the fourth number. Let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the fourth number here is 2, right?
Of course.
The fourth number is 2, is it not? And if you notice, 2 is under the stem of 2. 2 is under the stem of 2, making it that our median, which tells us that our median is what? Is 22. So that right here in our box, we are going to write the median as what? As 22. Then we are done with our median. Now let's solve for the first quartile. The first quartile, that's Q1. The first quartile is simply your median divided by 2. Now the median divided by what? By 2. Now your median is 4. We had the median as the fourth number. So 4 divided by 2, which will give us what? 2. So since we are talking about the first quartile, we are going to count 2. The second number from the top will give us our first quartile. Let's go. The second number from the top will give us our what? First quartile. Concentrate. Let's go now. So this will give us 1, 2. Now the second number from the top is what? Is 2. The second number from the top is what? Is 2. And 2 is under the this 2 is under the stem of what? 1. The 2 is under the stem of what? 1, making it that our first quartile, that's the first quartile, is what? Is 12. Then we come here, we write what? 12. Then let's solve for our third quartile. Okay? The third quartile is still the same thing. The median here divided by 2, which will still give us 2. But while counting for the third quartile, we count from below. Note this. Counting for the first quartile, we count from up. From the uppermost value here. But counting for the third quartile, we count from what? From below. So the second value from below will give us what? 1. We count from 7 here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Which is what? 1. And this one now we got here is under the stem of what? Is under the stem of what? 3. The 1 is under the stem of 3, making it that our third quartile is what? Is 31. So that means under the third quartile here we write what? 31. Then we'll talk about the maximum and the minimum values. So which number here is the maximum value? The highest number we can get in this set is what? Is 37. That is 3 and 7. That's the highest number we can get. 3 and 7. That's the highest number we can get, which is what? 37. And the smallest number we can get is 1 and 0, which is what? 10. That's the smallest number. Now, have you seen that we've filled up our box and whisker plots? So from this our box and whisker plot, we can easily tell how the data, we can easily tell informations about the what? The data. So the box and whisker plot is a 5 summary plot, if a 5 what? Summary plot, which tells us on how the data set behaves. Everything we solved here have imputed in this data set here, and this data set we've just completed now is known as the what? The box and the whisker what? Plots. I hope it's clear.
Yep, it's clear. Yep, it's clear. Yep.
All right.